My dad abandoned us, so I destroyed everything he loved. I didn't just get even with my dad, I tore his whole world apart, piece by piece, until there was nothing left for him to cling to. And the worst part, I enjoyed it. If you think I sound like a monster, maybe you're right. But ask yourself this. What would you do to the man who left you to starve while he built himself a shiny new family across town? I'm 34 now. This all started when I was 17. Back then, we were just 3. Me, my mum, and my little brother Sam. My dad, David, walked out one rainy Tuesday like it was nothing. No warning, no big fight. He just didn't come home one night. We found out later where he went. To her. To the woman he'd been seeing for over a year. And not only did he go to her, he built a whole new family, new house, new kids, new life. While we sat in our mouldy rental, scraping together coins for groceries, my mum got sick not long after. Stress, maybe, or heartbreak. She worked herself to the bone, and it killed her early. I became Sam's caretaker at 17, and my dad? He sent birthday cards sometimes, with $20 in them, like that made up for abandoning us. That was the root, the wound, the infection that grew into revenge. For years, I carried that hate quietly. College? Didn't happen. I couldn't afford it. Love life? Non-existent. Who trusts men when the first one who should have loved you unconditionally vanished? But one day when I was 25, I saw him at the grocery store, laughing, holding hands with his shiny new wife, their daughter skipping down the aisle in ballet shoes. He looked happy, full, whole. And something snapped in me. Why should he get happiness when he left us with scraps? Why should his kids get bedtime stories and ballet classes when Sam and I had empty cupboards and eviction notices? I told myself right then, I'm going to take from him. The way he took from us. Revenge works best when it's patient. So I started watching. I learned everything about his new life, where he lived, where his kids went to school, where his wife volunteered. At first, it was just curiosity, but the more I saw, the more it festered. Their house looked like something out of a catalogue. Her SUV gleamed in the driveway. Their kids wore braces, expensive clothes, smiled without worry. And I thought about Sam's cracked sneakers, about the night we split a can of soup for dinner because that was all we had. The imbalance was unbearable, so I found a way in. His wife, Claire, ran a local fundraiser. I accidentally joined one of her committees. Friendly, helpful, unassuming. She liked me, trusted me. And just like that, I had my foot in the door of the family that replaced us. I didn't strike all at once. No, I wanted him to feel it slowly. Step 1, his marriage. Claire was nice but naive. She believed in him the way my mum once did. I fed her little truths, hints about how men like him don't really change. Planted concerns that maybe he wasn't being faithful. At first she brushed it off, then she started checking, questioning, and the cracks formed. Step 2, his work. He ran a small contracting business, all reputation-based. I created fake reviews online, negative ones, detailed, believable. Then I accidentally let slip at a fundraiser that I'd heard things about shady dealings. Word spread, contracts dried up, money got tight. Step 3, his pride. He loved coaching his son's little league team, so I made sure parents heard rumors that he was unreliable, that he drank too much. They asked him to step down, and every step of the way, I was there, smiling, offering Claire comfort, pretending to be their friend. And him? He had no idea it was me, his own daughter. If you think I'm a monster, I won't blame you, but tell me this. If your dad abandoned you, would you really sit back and let him play happy family with someone else? Within 2 years, his life looked nothing like before. Money problems, marriage fights, community whispers, and me. I felt powerful. Every time I saw him slump his shoulders, every time Claire looked at him with doubt in her eyes, it was like injecting adrenaline straight into my veins. I thought, finally, balance. But revenge doesn't stay clean. It festers. It mutates. Because one night, I saw him sitting alone in his truck outside a liquor store, head in his hands. And for a second, I almost pitied him. Almost. I wanted him broken. But I didn't want collateral damage. And yet, collateral damage happened anyway. His youngest, the ballerina I'd once envied, got caught in the crossfire. The fights at home, the tension, the money troubles. It crushed her. She quit dance, stopped smiling. I saw her once sitting on the curb outside school crying, and in that moment I realized I hadn't just punished him. I was punishing kids who never asked for this. And that was the first time guilt seeped in. Still with me. Then you might want to stick around for the ending. Because the final thing I did, that's the part I'm not sure I can ever forgive myself for. My dad's last sanctuary was his marriage. Even through the money issues, even through the whispers, Claire stood by him. So I destroyed it. I left an anonymous envelope in her mailbox. Inside, photos, screenshots, proof I'd fabricated of him having an affair. She believed it, and that was the final straw. She filed for divorce, took the kids, left him with nothing. And me? I watched from the sidelines. The man who abandoned us was now abandoned himself. It should have felt like victory. Instead, it felt like ashes in my mouth. It's been almost 10 years since that first step. He lives alone now, small apartment, no friends, no family, and I did that. Part of me is proud. The teenage girl who cried herself to sleep, who worked double shifts to feed her brother, she got justice. But another part wonders if I became the very thing I hated. A destroyer, someone who leaves wreckage in their wake and calls it survival. I tell myself it was for my mum, for Sam, for me. But deep down, maybe it was just for spite. Last week, I got a letter from him. 3 words, shaky handwriting. I miss you. I tore it up, but at night, when I can't sleep, I think about it. Not because I want him back in my life, but because somewhere, in some twisted corner of my heart, I wonder if destroying him destroyed part of me too.